Introverted thinking is a cognitive function that plays a crucial role in how individuals process information, solve problems, and make decisions. In this video, we delve deeper into the philosophical foundations of introverted thinking. The following is a list of the key characteristics of TI. TI is obsessed with finding the ultimate truth. To the TI user, truth comes in the form of a fundamental concept that can help them get to the bottom of things. It is important to first understand the gist of things before complex ideas can be formed. TI aims to get rid of all the unnecessary information and find the core of the subject. They are willing to go to any lengths and conduct extensive research in order to discover this truth. Sometimes they can become so focused on this search that they lose sight of the bigger picture or why they began their research in the first place. The search for clarity is a never-ending journey for TI users, as they strive to refine their understanding of the world and their place in it. Their pursuit of truth can lead them down various intellectual paths, and they approach each subject with a critical eye, seeking to separate fact from fiction. TI has the habit of doubting everything until it is proven to be correct. TI judges correct information by evaluating whether it makes logical sense. For instance, if a TI user is told to go to school, they may think, "What is school?" From there, they proceed to ask, "What is a degree?" and "What makes knowledge gained at a school desk more valid than what is self-taught?" This can be very frustrating for people around them because they may think that the TI user is making excuses to avoid responsibility. But in reality, the TI user is trying to answer existential questions of meaning, value, and purpose. TI tends to break down social norms and ideas into parts because it seeks to understand the underlying principles behind them, which can strip them of their meaning and value. At its most extreme, this can lead to existential dilemmas and nihilism, even if everything in life seems fine. To make sense of the world, TI creates a theoretical framework or an encyclopedia inside their minds. It consists of various arguments and ideas functioning like a library that helps them make sense of the world. They constantly compare new information with the knowledge that they have gathered to make sure everything fits together and makes logical sense. TI users rely on their internal framework of knowledge to judge reality rather than simply observing and experiencing things directly. When they encounter something that contradicts their framework, they try to adjust their framework to better match reality. TI strives for precision and wants to determine the most accurate definition for everything. They like to distinguish between different concepts and feel accomplished when they fit everything into a well-defined framework. However, this can sometimes make them seem overly critical and pedantic, to the point where they may be called a grammar Nazi. They find pleasure in discussing their own definitions of things, and also enjoy listening to how others define those things. It helps them discover new perspectives and expand their knowledge, which is a core aspect of philosophical thinking. TI's way of thinking is crucial to their sense of identity, as they see themselves as truth seekers and truth speakers. TI places a high value on neutrality, honesty, authenticity, and clarity, and are uncomfortable with any flaws in their thinking. They are ethical in their pursuit of knowledge, and they seek to be honest with themselves. Their perfectionism extends to their creative endeavors as well, leading them to hesitate in publishing their work until everything feels entirely perfect. TI becomes self-critical if any mistakes or inaccuracies are found in its thinking. TI can be stubborn and impractical in real-world situations when their carefully crafted understandings collide with the real world. They refuse to participate in anything that seems pointless to them, no matter how many times they're told otherwise. This rigidity can cause frustration, as TI can be seen as arrogant or even nonsensical by others. But in case someone offers a well-thought-out counterargument, TI can quickly change its perspective. This is the only way to defeat TI. No amount of force or manipulation works on TI, as it just cannot overlook a logical hole in someone's reasoning, especially their own.